Alright, these lights are crazy to video in. Let's try... Man, I'm trying to get a light on me here. I'm sorry about this. Bad start. Look at that. We're at a bad start. But you know what? This is real van life, real YouTubing, where we don't edit out the crap. We throw everything at you guys. We show the good and bad. So let's see if I can get some better light here. And look at this. Hold on there. Is it coming in? No, it's not. Yeah, see, we got heat on. Look at that. So, anyways, hold on. Let's shut this light off. Alright. Good day, boys and girls. Good morning. At least it's good morning for me. For you guys, it's not good morning for me because I just got off work. And the sun's coming up and we're tired out and blah, 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 blah. So, what do I got for you today in this video? Let's get some glasses on the situation so I can read off what I wrote down. Yes, comments, that's where we're going. Yes, thanks muchly for the comments on my last video, and all videos actually, because it really helps me out. It helps me make better videos, not badder videos. So we shouldn't go down the substandard hole, right? And you guys help me out that way by commenting. Like Tom Rogers had said, he says, I love your videos. You never know what's going to happen next or why. Keep it up. And you know what? That's exactly it. I never know what the hell I'm going to make or why I'm going to make it. So that's pretty freaking awesome. It's always usually something different, like me talking into the dark to you guys. So, and freaking, I love talking to you guys and I love reading your comments. I might not have a lot of time to always answer back or answer every one of them, but I do read every one of them, and I do take a lot of your comments to heart. The troll ones, I don't take those ones too serious, but I don't mind the troll ones, and I haven't had a troll for a long time, so if anybody wants to troll me, go ahead. Yeah, you never know what I'm gonna video, because you know what? I try to capture little pieces of my life, and a lot of times it's hard to capture that properly. So I try and do the best I can in certain situations. And your comments makes me try to do that better. So for sure, that's for sure. And an example of that is I commented on Camo Dave's YouTube channel. If you guys don't know him, I suggest you subscribe to him. And then he had given me a shout out in one of his videos, and hold on, I'll post a little clip of that, so check this out.
Well, we have the I've Not Chuck channel. Now we have the Life of Chuck. Life of Chuck writes, there are plenty of good van life channels out there like mine that show life, not just sitting around a campfire, emptying your tank, or at Quartzsite or the RTR. We usually fly under the radar and show both the good and the bad of van life. There is plenty of people living on boats here in the Pacific Northwest, Vancouver and Vancouver Island. Cheers. Yeah, we do cover Simon, Finding Simon. He's another one that I really enjoy watching. I think he's always fixing up that boat. I don't think he'll ever get finished.
So my comments might not have helped improve his channel or his videos, but you know what? It's created a dialogue between the two of us there for a little bit, so that, you know what? We both can learn something. Maybe I can suggest other channels to him, and he can go there and find new channels that he likes. Or he can suggest channels to other people. Like mine, for instance. Go ahead, Dave, you can suggest my channel to everybody. But anyways, yeah, I'm getting way off topic and doing the blah 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 thing. So what's gonna happen today is, when I finally do get my ass waking up after a sleep, we gotta get on doing maintenance on the van. So I think today we're gonna make a thermostat for this, we're gonna put in a newer thermostat in the van. So that's what you will see, van maintenance, and don't keep doing the blah blah. So anyways, cheers, nap time, we'll come back. We're gonna do some van repairs or maintenance. And you'll notice the heat temperature gauge. It is barely off of the cold setting. I've warmed up the van for 10-15 minutes, and then I drove for another 10 minutes, and this is where the temperature gauge is sitting. Barely above cold. This engine should run a little bit warmer. My guess is that this van has no thermostat in it. In the summertime it runs pretty hot, so probably the person before me took the thermostat out so it would run a lot cooler. So we're going to zip the thermostat cover off and put in a 195 degree thermostat, I think. Hold on, let's check. Yes, I bought this a year ago, and this is what I ended up buying, and it says 195 degrees. They usually stamp all the time, so if it was a 180, they would put 180 there, and if it was 160, they'd put 160 degrees. So this is the hottest one that I could buy for this vehicle. Sometimes you can get them like 200 degrees, I think, 205 even possible. But this is perfect. This is what I need. So somewhere we're going to pull over. Not here by the library, but somewhere else we're going to do this changeover. So, shh, I'm trying to do a video here, you noisy SkyTrain. Anyways, today's the day we're pulling off the thermostat housing to see if there's a thermostat in there. That is the plan. It's an easy job. There's only 2 bolts holding on the thermostat. And then we just pull the housing off. Pretty simple thing. So that's the thermostat on these things. Right up here on the top of the engine. We're going to have to drain the water out. That'll be the first trick. So, boys and girls, let's get on her. I don't have to drain all the water out of this. I only have to drain it to below the thermostat. And it doesn't matter anyways, because you know what? I have to put new antifreeze in this van anyways. It's gonna get cold out. There's an Arctic front coming. Arctic cold front, and they say it's supposed to get down to -5 at night. So we're gonna see about that. That doesn't sound like fun, because it's just barely, not even December yet. So that's a little bit too cold for this time of year. Okay, one of the things I was really worried about is on old vehicles like this, bolts can seize up and break. And this one, I had to wiggle back and forth because it was, seizing up, rusting up. I'm trying to take it out very slowly. So I'll go a couple turns in one direction, and then I'll reverse the ratchet and go back. That way I can loosen up some of the rust and scale, and I can't do it and fill them at the same time. So here, I'm gonna reverse it, and I'm gonna pull, so it's easy to pull. However, when I reverse the direction, it gets tight because it's pulling all the dirt out of the hole and all of the rust. So right there, it's getting tight. So you don't want to just keep turning and turning and turning, because that rust and dirt will jam up, and once it jams up, snap goes a bolt, and then I'm screwed because I have to pull the whole intake off. So it's not bad, it's loosening up slowly. The other bolt, of the 2 bolts on that other side there, that one's already loosened out, pretty much anyway. So we'll pull it off and see what we got inside, which I'm guessing no thermostat. Oh, there we go. It's totally out, so hold on a sec here. See, here you go. This is exactly what I'm saying. Look at this. Yeah, I guess you can't look at it because the camera doesn't... What's wrong with you, stupid camera? So, it's supposed to be a good camera. You fucking little biatch. Come on, you can do it. Why is it not picking up? My lens could be dirty. Hold on, folks. Okay, this just does not want to pick up these bolts. What the hell? Look at... There should be enough light outside. Yeah, maybe this... I'm getting dirt on the inside of the lens. I don't know. Let's try my camera phone. Hold on a sec. I'm testing while I'm here. I'm like 3 or 4 inches away, so, Look at that. The phone is way better than a DSLR. This phone is amazingly picking them up. But anyways, getting sidetracked. Look at that is what I'm contending with. I don't have any WD-40 or any spray to clean these off. Or a new bolt, but I don't have anything. So for now, all we're going to do is clean it up. And let's see if it's got a thermostat. Nope. Oh yeah, it is. There is a thermostat in there. Wow. How about that? Maybe it's not even working. Hold on, we're going to pull it out. That's what she said. Okay, burr, burr, burr. Cold and windy. So anyways, it is a 180 degree stat. Man, this thing looks pretty ugly and dirty. And look at this. I don't think they had a gasket on it. I think they just slathered this thing in silicone and threw it on. Look at how dirty everything is. Well, from what I see, there is no gasket there. They just siliconed the shit out of it. So, yeah, that's what they did. That's interesting. Anyways, I have to scrape the material off as best as I can. I don't have the scraper on me. I think Korean girl's at her house. I have a wide scraper, but a wide scraper I can't get in there, I don't think, unless I pull some of the hose out of the way. Oh, maybe I can. I can pull the hose back. So anyways, we're going to scrape it, and I might make a gasket for this is what I'm going to do, and try and clean everything up as best as I can. I don't trust just silicone. And the silicone I got's pretty old, so anyways, yeah, things look pretty cruddy here. It looks like a 180 degree thermostat. Yeah, you probably can't see it. Sometimes they put 160, but from what I read, it says 180. Blind man, can't see. So we're gonna get rid of this one, put the new one in, and la da 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 da. Get more heat out of this puppy, and clean the bolts up as best as we can. As tricky as a spot it is to get in here, believe it or not, we cleaned things up pretty good. Sorry about the camera shake, but we got whatever material off. There was partial gasket and partial silicone, so we scraped that off as best as we could. It actually wasn't, it's flat now. You want a flat surface, so that should work. We'll just wipe it down with a rag and clean it off. And then thermostat time. Hold on. Just wait, I'll show you something else. I also took a little bit of sandpaper and sanded the top, and it looks like I got pretty much all the gunk out of there, so I'm pleased with that, especially being such a small confined space. However, only one thing I'm concerned of, there's a lot of freaking dirt and muck inside the water flow system, for lack of wording. So I think I'm gonna just bolt everything up and put the old water and antifreeze mix back in this. I'm gonna flush this system out and then put new antifreeze in. I think that's the smartest bet on this old girl. So I tried cleaning the bolts up as best as I could, and look at all the rust that come out. So what I'm gonna do is coat these in oil and put them back in. And maybe next year, when I change back to a summer thermostat, I will put new bolts in. But for now, yeah, coat them with oil so they don't seize up and don't keep rusting. So that's the plan of attack. So this is how we make a thermostat gasket. We take a piece of cardboard. In this case, it's Special K. Not anymore. It's Special Chuck gasket. Anyways, I poked 2 holes in each side of the thermostat and threaded my bolts through. So now what we're going to do is take a razor blade and just cut around here, and the inside I'm going to do the same thing. I have to cut around the inside so this thermostat will fit in. So that is Special K gasket. And then we're going to silicone the crap out of this and should be okay to go. Actually, I'm going to clean this up a little bit more and go from there. Okay, my first attempt didn't work. It broke on me because my razor blade to cut it around was not sharp, so I replaced it. I put a new razor blade in, and yeah, just have to cut the circle out, and that's good. We're done. Da 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 da, just like that. That's what we did. I have no clue where the other thermostat gasket, the original one, went with this, but who knows. So, and voila, just like that, it is installed. I just have to put the hose on now. So, the one thing you don't want to do on something like this is over tighten those bolts, because that's a 42-year-old piece of aluminum and it is prone to easily cracking. However, you can buy new ones, but you know what? That's what we got, and that's what we're using, the original stuff. Oh, well, alright my friends, how did my new thermostat and heater work? Well, I'm going to be very evil and say you have to come back next video and watch the ending for that. And for now, well, we got the heater on, this heater going, my propane heater going. So we're toasty warm inside. It might be cold and rainy outside, but you know what? We're dry and warm in the van. And you know what? This is where we're going to end it off by saying cheers to you. A coffee cheers. Take a sip and say, ah. So, until next video, what do we got coming next video? I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see. It's getting near the weekend, so party time. Okay, cheers. Thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome, be kind, and be awesome. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.